San Antonio, I had my first MILF experience. Dude, okay. I used to work at this place called Dick's Last Resort. For those of you who don't know, the people who work there are allowed to be assholes to you. That's the deal. And at first they hired me to check IDs, but I was roasting people. So the people in the line were watching me roast somebody with their license, and they were like, yeah, I don't need to hear that about myself. Just going for a drink, you know? The night they took me out the door, this dude wanted to fucking kill me. He was walking up, he was a shorter dude, and the where you checked IDs was elevated, and he was walking up to the door, and I saw him, and I go, hey there, little buddy. Are you climbing up here tonight? They don't. He was like, fuck yeah! And I was like, come up here, dude. We should hug it out. You know what I mean? But so one day, they moved me to the bar. And one day, there was these 30-something women who came, and they sat down at my bar. And one of the women was chatting me up a lot. And I was like, okay. And her friends were like, hey, we're taking off. And she goes, yeah, I'm going to stay. And she goes, their friends were like, okay. Now, I was in college. I had only ever talked to college girls, not like an adult. So I didn't know how to flirt with adults, you know. And she said, so I'm going to stay and talk to you. And I go, cool. And I go, but you're going to be here by yourself? You're not nervous to be here by yourself? And she goes, no, I'm not nervous. But you should be. And I was like, did I just come? Because here's the deal. What I learned from that experience is that young dudes have MILF fantasies, but they're not ready. Because at 22, you're still having sex with somebody who's like, oh my God, that's amazing. Oh my God, I love that. Oh my God, that's perfect right there. Oh my God. Oh my God, I just came again. Oh my God. That is not what it's like having sex with an adult. So, this woman, we're talking for like an hour, and she slides over a napkin. She goes, write down your address. I'm coming to get you at 8 o'clock. And I got home, and I lived with a bunch of meatheads. I ran in that house like, guys, guess what? Guess what I'm going to do tonight? I'm going to have sex with a grown-up. So, she pulls into the driveway at 8 in her minivan. And my buddy looks out the window and he goes, hey, Wolf! Your mom's here! And so, I did run out to that van like I was on a play date. I was fucking psyched. And I get in the van and I got $100 in my pocket. It was the 90s. $100 at that time to me was a lot of fucking money. That was it, dude. I was working. I did not grow up with money. $100 in my pocket, and I was just hoping that was going to pay for dinner, you know? So she's backing out of the driveway, and I was like, so are we going to dinner? Or? She goes, no. I said, oh. Are we gonna go dancing? And she goes, no. I go, what are we doing? She goes, we're going to the park to fuck in the van. Yeah, I was like, I guess I don't need this $100 then. My guy, she drove us to Breckenridge Park. We pull into a parking spot, and she looks at me and she goes, hey, help me put these car seats in the back. That made it so much more real, you know? And what I mean by young dudes aren't ready, because young guys have very fragile egos when it comes to sex and having sex and being in bed. And as a young man, you're not ready, and this is what happened to me. You're not ready to be having sex with a woman and laying it down. And have her just grab you by the face and go, "What the fuck are you doing?" That stuck with me for a while. And I was like, "What?" She goes, "Do me a favor, just lay on your back." I go, "What do you want to do? What do you want me to do?" She goes, "Nothing. You don't even have to touch me, to tell you the truth." Guys, I had fucked somebody before. I had never been fucked before. That was crazy. Dude, I laughed, I cried. She fucking slapped me once. And when I sat up, I had 3 Cheerios on my back. I was like, I hope you break out the Capri Sun and orange slices. That feels like I need one of those.